Howdy, welcome to VEDADWM, Day Doctor 24. Howdy, welcome to VEDADWM, day number 24. Vlog every day about Doctor Who, November, day number 24. Reaction to 50th. Just happened, it is 10:53 and I finished watching it at about 10:15 and then twittered and tumbled and... This happened, I've got to say, the first half was very... It felt like Moffat under RTD's wing. I'm going to say it immediately because it's what I was thinking. It was just... It was kind of... It was humorous, reusing jokes. It was... Now, it was nice. Dialogue sort of snapped back and forth, and it was a cool premise. It was a cool premise, and I had a bit of trust in Moffat. So I was hoping that it wouldn't turn out horribly, and it didn't turn out horribly. I'm very happy about that. I did doubt him. I'm going to be... Look, I've got to be honest in this thing, but I did doubt him for a second when they were like, we can make the Time War not happen, and I'm like... So the foundation upon which basically all of RTD's era existed, you want to just get rid of that. Say that didn't happen, and it was like, do we really? And you know, it was kind of, but then they sort of went, actually, we're keeping the foundation of it, and I'm like, thank God, because I would have thrown many paradoxical, you can't do it. What about Rose and Donna? Without them, the Time War would, you know. But I like how they did it. I teared up when Chris was like, now for my next trick, and I'm like, you filmed even just a second of something, because I swear that looks like not, you know, it looks new. So I think Chris filmed like a millisecond of something, and then Capaldi, you just saw my towel, Capaldi. All 13 of us. So that the Capaldi. I did think that he was the curator. I'm gonna admit that I was like, oh, we're gonna see him. He's the curator, and then it was like Tom, and I'm like, what? Because I heard his voice and I was like, okay, maybe he's putting on an English accent. Wait, that's not Capaldi. Oh, it's Tom. Okay, it's Tom Baker. Okay, that's strange. And then I sort of didn't get whether it was the Doctor or not the Doctor. I didn't get that bit. I'm gonna be honest, but you can't watch back or anything at the moment. No. So you know, I kind of liked the whole Zygons thing. It was a bit weird because there were obviously the plot device of we can make the Time War not have happened and stuff. But then it was like humans and Zygons can coexist, but I want to know how that plan works out a bit. I'm like, but for them to work, Zygons would have to be bodies of people who are dead, or else you're gonna walk down the street and be like, sup other me, or you know, you could, or they could like move to the other side of the world, but then you go on holiday there, you see your other self, and you go, hey, you know, everyone is thinking that, you know, if you see yourself down the street, you will be like, sup. It's a terrible thought, but everyone thinks it. Or is that just... That's probably just me being weird and stuff. But Capaldi... erase that from your memories. I liked it. I liked how it was sort of like... Dun, 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 at the beginning, I'm like... Am I on the wrong channel? Because 10 minutes late, Prime. You know, let's do it 10 minutes late. You know what I had to sit through, right? First I had to... This is a little bit of a rant, so I'm just going to make this quick. I had to sit through about half an hour of boxing, because I thought a guy on the sofa was, like, watching it, and I was like, yo, when you gonna finish watching? You know, just see if they were gonna finish at 9 o'clock. And then it was like no answer, and I was like, all right then. Then they sort of stirred a bit because they had beanie bags all around them, so I couldn't see their face. And apparently they were sleeping. So I was like, well, I'm changing the channel. Tomorrow's World was on. Some guy doing spiel about how God can heal you, and I'm like, honey, I don't need no God to heal me. I got my doctor in 5 minutes. In that voice. And then, so I had to sit through that and going, I think I'm converting. It's mind control. And then Doctor Who. So yeah, I had to sit through that, and I was like, no. And 10 minutes late, I looked at my watch and I was like, phone. It's not a watch. And I was like, yep, everyone started watching it. But no, I liked Billy in it. Billy was nice. It was weird that she wasn't Rose, but it was also good that she wasn't Rose, because 10 would have just been like, come here, my baby, and stuff, because, you know, it's 10 and he's an emotional wreck. Anyway, it's 10. He would have been an emotional wreck. The way he was like, bad wolf? It was like, no more. I love... Yeah, Billy was good in that. Billy was really nice, and it was good to see her. Part of me was like, okay, if they didn't get Billy, who could else they have got? And they'd have probably got Donna for Dr. Don. They'd have got Catherine. She'd have been like, no more, and she'd be even more hilarious about it. But you know, I think that would have worked as well. That was if that was just my head being like, what else could have happened? And you know, in my head and stuff, because I'm an insane person. There are lots of things that I'm thinking have happened. The Hertz TARDIS looks nice. It looks so good. I want that TARDIS. It's it's got the coral things, but you can easily knock those out. But it just looks really cool. You know, it looks really, you know, it's TARDIS being sexy and you know, it's kind of really nice. I liked that Moffat didn't mess with the history too much. I love that. I love that he didn't mess with the history too much. Brings back Gallifrey, you know, biggest plot point since Gallifrey being bleeding destroyed. Like that he didn't mess with the history too much. I like that he sort of kept Ten's last words as I don't want to go, and then I was like, I had that sort of. I made that noise where it was sort of like, you know what's going to happen, but he doesn't. But it was weird. The whole, you don't know where we're going. And it's like, I know, Donna's gonna be in your future and die. And then he's like, Translator, and I'm like, oh right, yeah, you're gonna die. I completely missed that. I was like, yeah, Donna, you're gonna die at the hands of Wilf. So many horrible things. And then it was like, yeah, you're gonna die at Translator. And I was like, that thing as well. That happened. Forgot about that. Didn't think that was an important plot point. I'm an idiot. Well, you know. Looking forward to the Christmas special, though, because Christmas, and then I will probably be in a heaping pile of crying over Matt Smith, because he'll say something. Because he'll say something that's heartbreaking at the end, and then it's like... and then Capaldi, and then I'll be like... you know, and I am just... Basically, my reactions are in reaction GIF form at the moment, where I'm like, you know, so, love that one. That'd be me reacting to everyone's faces on the wall. Yeah, there wasn't enough of looking at that so I could be like, was it just me, or did I see Jean Marsh next to Captain Yates? I think it was Captain Yates. I think it was Sarah Kingdom and Captain Yates, and I was like, what? What? And then they focused on Susan, and I'm like, are they going to talk about her? And then they didn't, and I was like, no. You know. Anyway, that was my... I'd give it 10 Doctors out of 13. 13. Yeah, I'd give it 10 Doctors out of 13. It was nice, and I can kind of see where Moffat was going with what he said. I think someone just needs to teach him how to say things properly, because he had a lot of people worried. It was like, we're not going to acknowledge the past at all, is basically what he was saying constantly, and I'm like, My babies, don't do that to them. But I'm looking forward to the Fish Doctor because Fish Doctor. I'm probably looking forward to that more than the 50th because they've been teasing it, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing, boys? So Fish Doctor, you've got to look out for that. Look out for the Fish Doctor because something will happen. Something we don't know yet, and it's killing me. Okay, I'm gonna go and fanboy girl, whatever. Fish Doctor, just watch Fish Doctor. um, those boys, those you, you. It was beautiful and okay. Anyone who's watched it, when Moffat was playing with when Moffat was playing with 10 and 11, did anyone think that he was going to make them kiss? Like, he had them. I'll use my jelly babies as an example. They were, like, holding hands, and I thought he was going to be like, mwah, 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 you love each other, or something. Was it just me? Because it just had that tone, the whole thing, and then Matthew Waterhouse, he's like, it's me! And Janet's just like, come on, Peter, you're not gonna be in the 50th. You're joking, mate. And I'm like, oh my god, that is a Janet thing to do. You know, it was beautifully, hilariously weird, and the doctors were in the 50th. Everyone was in the 50th, technically. You know, in like a extended cut, the Eighth Doctor will be in it. They're there under some cloaks, but still. Uh, it was everyone's just hilarious. And you were my mum's favourite. Goes back. You were my favourite. Yeah, that's the kind of. I think that was what I wanted the 50th to be in my head because I'm an ultimate fanboy that would sort of be like, unless they're all just running around corridors doing proper like 70s, 80s style everything. Sorry, I just remembered Sharda, the bit from Sharda. Anyone who's not seen the 20th will not understand that reference. It is gold though. It's just like, seriously, Tom. He's just like, I bet they phoned him and he went, "Can I not be in it?" But it's a joke because he didn't be in the 20th, and then so they used clips from Charlotte, and they've used the same one. It's like, seriously, Tom, seriously. There were so many seriously moments, and it was just, it was beautiful to watch. And those boys, they are so hilarious, and that has made my inner fanboy happy. That has made my inner fanboy happy. The 50th was fan. This is my fanboy being given something that makes him go, you know. I was just like, the whole time, and I don't care that I look like an insane person because I probably am. This show has turned me insane, okay? Yes. Fish Doctor. And tomorrow, sorry, I forgot to say this in the actual video like before. Tomorrow, 25th, is Why Is the Show Lasted? I'm going to be talking about the fans. And the insane mental people who were the doctors themselves. This show is going to kill me through some kind of seizure-based heart attack thing, I swear.